Hi guys, welcome back, and today I am doing an Ask Faye video slash Q&A video. Now I wanted to do another one of these just because I find them really fun to do and I think it's really good to get you guys involved. And yeah, I don't want to keep rambling because I want to get through as many of your questions as possible. I asked in my last June favourites for questions. I also asked on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Did I say Twitter? Yeah, I said Twitter. So I'm literally just going to get started with your questions, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I'm just going to go on Instagram, and I posted this photo about 18 minutes ago, so I'm literally going to start going through them. And the first one is, what's been your biggest achievement? So I think my biggest achievement would be winning the highly commended award at the Cosmopolitan Vlog Awards last year for Best Vlog, which was really insane. I didn't think I would have a chance at all, so yeah, I definitely put that down as one of my biggest achievements. What's your favourite place you've ever been on holiday? This would actually have to be Cyprus. Me and Dan absolutely love Protaras, which is near Paralimni in Cyprus, and yeah, we have a real soft spot for there just because it has everything in my opinion, and I just love it, and I would definitely want to go back. So I've been there twice now, and yeah, I love it. Quite a few people have asked, where do you see yourself in sort of 5 or 10 years time? And this lady has asked career and personal life. I'm going to kind of skip to 10 because I think 5 is quite hard. That's actually not that long away really. 10 years time I'll be 33, so I will hopefully have a family. That is kind of the big, plan. But I really hope that within that 10 years I have, a really good career. I really want to kind of step up in my career ladder and just kind of be the best that I can be. I really want to be good at something and to kind of have an expertise in something, so that's really what I want to be able to do. Kimberly has asked, how long do you see yourself doing YouTube for? And I literally love your vlogs. Thank you. And have you thought about doing them more frequently? Okay, there's 2 questions there. How long do you see yourself doing YouTube for? That is quite a difficult question. I'm just going to keep doing it for as long as I'm enjoying doing it. It's a hobby, but it also is a lot more than that to me, so I'm always going to keep doing it until I kind of don't enjoy it anymore, or until something else gets in the way, I suppose, or yeah, if it just doesn't work out. So for now I'm going to keep going. And she also asked, have you ever thought about doing your vlogs more frequently? I would like to do it, but obviously I work Monday to Friday full time, so I can't really vlog in the week, and it's just the weekend. So the weekend sometimes I will literally just chill on the sofa, so I'm not likely to vlog that for you. So yeah, I kind of vlog when I really want to, but I do want to get them up more frequently. Someone has asked, if you could only keep 3 clothing items from your wardrobe, which would they be? What would they be and why? I'm going to go for like a quite general thing, so I'd have to have a dress, boots because they're my favourite, and probably my Mac just because I love my Mac coat, and yeah, I love it. So those 3. Joanna has asked, what are your favourite types of videos to film and watch? I probably would actually say Q&As just because I find them really fun, and it's really interesting to see what you guys want to know about me, and it's really nice to have a bit more of a conversation. And the ones that I like to watch are more sort of vloggy around ones. I particularly love Sakoni Jolie's. I watch Alex Icovetti's vlogs, I love her vlogs, and I like Viviana's vlogs as well. So yeah, those are my sort of top favourites, and Hannah Mags as well. Someone has asked, if you could change one thing about your appearance, what would it be? And what is the one thing you are most scared of? Okay, so the appearance thing, that's quite a good question. I'd probably tidy up my thigh area slash tummy area. They're kind of my main issues. I kind of dress how I can kind of hide those bits. So yeah, those would probably be it, to be honest. And the thing I'm most scared of is death. I know that's a really morbid thing to say, but that does actually really freak me out. If I think about it too much, yeah, I just don't want to think about it, to be honest, because it's not good. Catherine asks, any advice for teens heading to 6th form in September? Yes, I do. Enjoy it completely. 6th form was kind of my favourite time ever, really, and when I think about my good memories from school and university, 6th form was definitely my favourite time. I loved it. I bonded with girls then, and I really kind of got my close friendships then, and I just found it the most fun ever. So really, honestly, just enjoy it and try not to panic too much. Get the grades that you need, but don't worry about going too crazy. Just enjoy the time and enjoy it while you're there. So yeah, that's what I would say. Imi asks, what did you study at uni and how did you know uni would be the right decision for you? I studied English literature and film studies. I did like a joint honours degree. I didn't really have much of a choice. Well, I say that, but my school, I went to an all-girls grammar school and it was pretty much that or nothing. We weren't really given much advice about not going to university, you know, not going to university. So it was just kind of a given that we would all go, which is unfortunately quite a bad thing in my opinion. I don't think university is right for everyone, and I don't necessarily think having a degree is the be all and end all, to be honest, unless you really need it for what you're going into. You know, people have really good careers without having a degree, and yeah, I think I should have had more advice basically is what I'm saying. So just make sure it's what you want and there's no pressure, and I really don't think that you need to do it. A lot of jobs now ask you to have it, but in my opinion you can do a lot of things without having a degree, so yeah, just keep that in mind. A couple of people have asked, do you have an exercise routine? I don't. Honestly, I have never really liked exercise. I'm not an exercising person. Since I could drive, I've driven for about 6 years, I have just driven everywhere, to be honest. It's really bad. I get the lift up to work and I go from the car park to my work, and I really don't do enough. I'm not saying this is a good thing, it's a bad thing, okay? I really kind of enjoy going swimming, and I did go to the gym for a bit, but I find it really hard to go to do an exercise. But the most exercise I kind of get is going to the town at lunchtime and doing a bit of shopping. So yeah, I don't really have one and I do need to get one. But yeah, there we go. I really like this. It's what is the best book, best film and best TV series of all time. Best book, I'm going to kind of pick things that just come to my brain. Me Before You, I love that book by Jojo Moyes. It's honestly one of the best books I've ever read. It really made me emotional and it will always stick with me for some reason. I love it, so make sure you watch that, read that. Best film, again, thing that pops into my mind is Drive. Not kind of your usual type of film, but I absolutely love it. It's got Ryan Gosling in it, but the cinematography of it is incredible and I just love it, love it. And best TV series of all time, again, something that pops into my mind, I absolutely loved Gavin and Stacey, bit lame, but I loved it. And I also love like New Girl. I can't decide about TV series, to be honest. There's not really one thing that massively pops out, unless I'm being really stupid. This is quite a good question. How do you find having a full-time job, a boyfriend and a family and a YouTube on top? Well, I don't have my own family, but I have got a family. Really quite difficult actually. My job has suddenly got quite busy and I'm really finding it hard to kind of balance everything, but I am trying and I'm kind of juggling it all. But I think it's just important to make the time and kind of have a routine. So obviously come home, do what you've got to do, make time to kind of film the videos and kind of think about the fact that you're going to have to edit it and whatever, and just kind of think ahead. So that's kind of how I juggle everything. So yeah. If you were to move anywhere in the world, where would you move and why? Really good question. I really am quite a home girl, so I do like kind of where I'm from and being close to my family and stuff, but if I kind of wasn't close to my family, even though I am, me and Dan did love America, so I think America would definitely be on a list. And we also really like Scotland as well, and Scotland is really cheap. Well, not really cheap, but it's cheap in comparison to England, and there are a lot more benefits up there, so yeah, probably Scotland or America, but then Scotland, the weather isn't so great. So yeah, I'll probably stick to UK for now. Alice says, what is your favourite room in your new flat and why? It would have to be the kind of open space kitchen living room, but mainly the living room just because it's the most kind of thought out and designed room of the flat, just because our bedroom has all of our mismatched furniture from when we kind of came together, when we, you know, brought our home furniture here, but everything kind of in the living room was kind of bought for the flat and bought together, and I did kind of have an idea of what I wanted, so yeah, definitely the living room. Becca says, how do you keep up your fringe so well? Do you trim it yourself? I get asked this question a lot. I do trim it myself, but only kind of occasionally. I will kind of have a haircut when I kind of fancy it, and the last time I did this, I did actually do it myself, yes. I think I'm quite lucky with my hair type for a fringe, to be honest. But I use a lot of dry shampoo and I do tend to wash my hair quite often, and I kind of carry a comb around with me and a mirror and just make sure it's all tidy. A question on Twitter is, what are the things you are looking forward to for the rest of 2015? Okay, so we are in July. August it's mine and Dan's anniversary, so I'm really super excited just to celebrate that, and we're going to have quite a long weekend I think. And then I've got a couple of days off in September because I'm off to see One Direction, and I'm super excited for that. We're actually 6 rows back from the front, which is absolutely crazy, and might mean we get to stroke Harry's hair. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And if you're going to the O2 on, when is it, 29th of September or something like that, then look out for me because I'm going to be there. Getting excited. Rebecca asks, what are your top tips for moving into your own home? Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have some money behind you, because there are lots of things like bills that are unexpected that suddenly appear through your post box, which really sucks. Just kind of make sure everything's organised, make sure you're prepared for the fact that you're going to have to cook your own dinner and you're going to have to clean, and all those things that your mum did without you kind of realising, you've got to do that now. So yeah, just be prepared for that. But I love living on our own, and yeah, it's the best thing. What is your favourite beauty item at the moment? I have been loving Bourjois Shadow Stick in the bronzy colour, which is what I'm actually wearing around my eyes today, and I wore it in my last video and people asked me what it was. So yeah, I really like that, it's really pretty, and yeah, it's a nice little product. So I've been asked a question, favourite music artists, and that would have to be McFly, because I absolutely love them. And this is on my YouTube video. Do you have any advice for 3rd year degree students looking for work / further study? Yes, I do. When you're a 3rd year and you think that you've got to get a job soon, don't worry, have a little break. Make sure you have quite a few months off, or even near a year off, and don't be thinking that you need to hurry up and get into a routine and start earning money, because that's what I thought and it's not all it's cracked up to be. So honestly, enjoy the time that you've got between that time. Go travelling. I didn't do that, but save up and go travelling, I would definitely say. Although you probably won't want to come back again, which is what most people do. But yeah, honestly, don't panic too much, but actually in the reality, just kind of keep looking at jobs. Make sure when you're applying for jobs that you like write it all down in notebooks and stuff, because they don't always get back to you straight away, and then when they do get back to you, you kind of forget who it was that you applied for. So just kind of keep a track of what you're applying for, and also get a LinkedIn profile. I found that really good. People are using LinkedIn now to find people, and they're also posting jobs on there, so yeah, do that as well. Wow, I got into a bit of like a career advisor there. So I'm going to finish off there. If I didn't answer a question that you might want to know maybe a next time, pop a question in the comment box below and I'll kind of save it up and I'll do another one. If you maybe want me and Dan to do an Ask Faye and Dan video, then also pop those down there as well, because I think that'd be quite fun to get him involved. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like it if you did, and please subscribe and comment below because I always reply back. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!